don't want me up, it's what the deal is. You shout out to my people, y'all the realest. They don't want me up, it's what the deal is. You shout out to my people, y'all the realest. They don't want me up, it's what the deal is. You shout out to my people, y'all the
BFV back in the building like we never left. Let's talk about Top Rank's main event, Christian Mbilli against Sergiy Derevyanchenko. This is a super middleweight, either a title eliminator or interim, something like that. We know recently Canelo had been stripped of one of those belts, IBF or something like that. But that being said, that makes this fight has something on the line, so to speak. And it's also a very big test for Mbilli. He's a solid fighter, but definitely has not seen anything past, I would say, C-level competition. Derevyanchenko is B plus type competition. He's a veteran. 5 losses. You say, well, that's 5 losses. It hasn't been against nobodies. So right now, Christian Mbilli is no cap. He's kind of a nobody, and we want to find out if he's a somebody. And Derevyanchenko's a guy you can do that against. And that being said, let's get into a little bit of the tactics and things that need to go down in this fight for the victors to come out on either side. Mbilli, first of all, he's a combination puncher. He's a guy that lets his hands go. Not great with the jab. Footwork questionable. Strong, very strong. He's not a one-punch killer, but he's a grinder. He's a quote-unquote Mexican-style fighter. So if you work with him, he'll get you out of there. That being said, Derevyanchenko's a little bit different. Derevyanchenko's a veteran that can use his feet. I don't think the size situation will affect him. He was in the fight of the year with Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia came in that fight a lot bigger than Sergiy, but it didn't seem to affect Sergiy and what he was doing in that ring. So I think the same thing will play in this fight, where the size of Mbilli won't matter to Sergiy. He'll be able to use his feet, pivot, move, tie up when he needs to. The question is, will he have the power to get a little bit of respect out of Christian? That's a big question. He didn't seem to hurt Munguia a lot in that fight, but I think he got his respect by the way he was landing his shots on Munguia. That being said, excuse me, Sergiy is up against it, man. This fight is going down in Canada. This is obviously Mbilli's backyard. He's an African fighter, but he's been fighting out of Canada here lately. You know what I mean? I guess that's his hometown or his home country. So right now, that being said, though, Sergey's up against it. He's been up against it in his last few fights, kind of being that B-side fighter, but it doesn't seem to affect what he's doing inside the ring. So Mbilli has to be on his P's and Q's. Sergiy can definitely outbox him in this fight, and that's the only way I believe Sergiy can win. It won't be through offense. I think Sergiy can land when he needs to land, but it's to me more about not being bullied in the fight, making dude look bad, showing you have the better footwork. And I think Sergiy could possibly pull off a victory if it looks that good on the camera and on the screen, and the fans are definitely seeing a disadvantage in the boxing in this fight. That's the only way to me Sergiy can pull this off, is to definitely make Mbilli look bad as far as footwork, pivots, just a lot of the OG things that a veteran of his caliber knows at this point in his career. So that being said, man, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Let me call it. I think this fight's going the distance. I believe Mbilli will get the edge because they possibly lining them up for some bigger fights in the future, maybe one of Canelo last fights type of thing. But anyway, I think it's going the distance. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Until next time, keep your guard up, stay in the fight.